Hi everybody, a fluffed up old guy here for you. So today Mrs. Old Guy and I took a really beautiful drive. It's been a long day, and so I'm just going to try and use some leftovers and see what we can come up with. So I'm just going to see what I got in the fridge. We've got some leftover fried chicken. Let's see here, we got a piece of onion. Looks like a little piece of bell pepper. Left over from the, what was it, Miss Old Guy? The fried ramen.
Yes.
Left over from fried ramen. And let's see here, I got some mixed vegetables. So, I got to think of what to do with it. But, well, I'll be back in a minute, and you can watch me struggle walking my big dog and his little girlfriend a little while ago. And while you're doing that, I'll think about what I'm going to make out of this. So we'll see you in a minute. It's like flying a kite. Okay, so I pulled meat off the chicken. I threw away most of the skin. Mrs. Old Guy is not a chicken skin fan. And just kind of diced it up. I do want some of the breading left. I've got some diced onions and some little red pepper. This is just left over what we got, folks. So if you got other stuff, use it. It's okay. This is just a leftover thing. So I'm going to get this into a little bit of boiling water. And in fact, I think I'm going to give that just a couple of minutes to soften up a little bit. I don't want my chicken to completely disintegrate and end up in little tiny pieces. So I'm going to let that cook for, I don't know, a few minutes, maybe 5, until they're translucent. And then I'll add the chicken. So we'll be back in a minute. Okie doke. So it's been a few minutes and they're starting to soften up. I don't want them cooked all the way yet. And, yep, another bag of mixed veg, folks. Frozen mixed veg. Hey, I'd rather get frozen veg than the canned. So, you know, if I can get fresh, you know, I'll do that. So, super handy. Anyway, I'm going to add some of the mixed veg to that. A little more chicken stock. I like to use the better the bouillon. If you got the cube or powder, that's going to work for you. I'm going to add, I don't know, about 3 teaspoons. I might add more. We'll see. And I got some parsley. Just going to add some parsley, and I guess you're going to know by the title, but I'm actually going to make some chicken stew with milk gravy. It's going to be delicious. Come on, this little guy, take a look at that. Look how pretty, look how colorful that is.
Yeah? Looks good.
It does. Already smells pretty good too. All right, so I'm going to let this cook. I want that veg cooked, you know, fully. So then I'll add the chicken at the very last. Still got to build the milk base into it, or got to put the milk into the gravy. So that's going to come up here in a minute. All right, we'll be back. All right, so it's been a few minutes, and this veg is cooked nice and tender. I'm going to add some milk, and I did add about a tablespoon more of the bouillon. So just do it to taste, guys. we're gonna, since Mrs. Old Guy can't do the potato thing, we're gonna do this over pasta. Thought about doing it over toast, but I guess we're gonna do it with some pasta. And we'll be back in just a minute. All right? I'll see you then. Well, we are coming into the home stretch here. Started myself a little angel hair pasta. Get that rolling. Turn it down a little bit so maybe it won't overflow on me. Okay. And I added some black pepper to this. And I'm going to get the chicken in here. About a teaspoon of black pepper there. Put the chicken in. And I guess I should get myself a little bigger spoon to stir that with. Alright. So we're coming up on the home stretch here. This is just about done. This has got to come up to temp, and I'm going to thicken it with some cornstarch slurry. That's just cornstarch and water mixed. And while I'm doing this and waiting for this to come back up to a boil, I'm going to ask you to go down and check out Trippy Foods. There's a link below. Check out Val and the stuff that he does. He's got a live stream every Saturday. So go down and check out Val. He's got some pretty cool stuff at Trippy Foods. And we're getting pretty close here. I'll crank up the heat a tiny bit more. Something to do with leftovers, guys. Could have made regular chicken stew, I suppose, but I like a milk gravy every now and then. So I'm going to start adding a little bit of this. Come on back in here, Mrs. Old Guy. This looks really good. You can see, you know, the fried chicken pieces on there. This little bit of breading that's left. It's not going to take long for this to thicken up. Put that in. Nice thick gravy. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks really good. Alright, we'll shut that off. And I'll be back in just a second. I'm just going to let my pasta finish up. Alright, there we have it. All served up. Fried chicken stew in a milk gravy. I guess I'll try a spoon here. Let's see how good it is. A little bit of pasta. See, Mrs. Old Guy has to wait a minute. Ha ha. There. That's good. Something to make with the leftovers. So, there you have it. Fried chicken. Fried chicken stew and milk gravy. Maybe you'll try it sometime. Have a little fried chicken left over. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Y'all take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time around.